What's going on YouTube? I have seen patterns in the past where you have family channels, and then all of a sudden, huge YouTubers fall apart. Their life, is fully exposed, as it was when they made their family channel. And people tend to just fall apart because they get so emotionally involved with these individuals. And somehow, when that ends, they take it personal because they were living their life through someone else's lens, failing to understand that what people show you, the beautiful part, they often are not as comfortable showing you the parts that aren't so beautiful. In this video, I want to talk about Isis, or the woman who referred to herself as a trophy wife. And we had a similar story with a popular Jamaican family that has allegedly been accused of some things that are monstrous. With Isis, she said, "I married a monster." And that title alone is not something that is going to surprise me, because a lot of people are in relationship with monsters, unfortunately. And in her case, she just shared the unimaginable situation where a trophy husband has, I don't even know how to say it, has done horrible things to our offspring. Go watch the video yourself, because I don't want to get into too much detail with that, but I just want to use it as a teachable moment to say, when Isis was there presenting these stories to the world about how to attract or how to keep your trophy husband interested in you, these are signs. If a woman is in a good relationship with somebody, she doesn't have to try to keep him interested in her with makeup and clothing. She talked in one of her episodes where even when she's going out, she tries to carry herself in such a way that her trophy husband will know that when she goes on the road, other men will be looking at her because she's so well maintained. Listen, the bag, or the fancy clothes, or the beautiful decor in your home will not make no man be honest, be loyal, be respectful. None of these things. So therefore, you have to love yourself. You have to respect yourself. You have to have your own boundaries. And you might want to see the good in somebody, but you have to start seeing the good in you first and foremost. These allegations or these things that are being said about these men are very scary. That if I was a single person, to be honest with you, I just spend my time being single. When you have children, especially girls, let me tell you, you have to be very careful. Boys too, don't get me wrong. So when you look back on her videos and see how she was showing you how it's done, and she sits there so demure and so beautiful and everything looks awesome, you have to say not everything that glitters gold. But I have to say to myself, there seems to be a pattern. And this one seems to be being married to a monster. What is this about? And how many individuals are going to be jumping on this new trend? Because some of them are not just doing it because they want to educate people. They're doing it because it seems like it's asked of them. Now, I never made YouTube as my, my job. Because there's certain things about me that wouldn't be able to maintain it and get paid on a regular. You have to be prepared to do what is necessary to keep this as your job. And so for me, I never went down that road. And for those who were able to make it, so let it be. I'm happy for them. A lot of the content creators that are doing very well for themselves, they got it coming down the road. Not because you or I decide that this is what we want to see, but it just seems that there's a pattern. You see, careful where you're getting your money. So when you're getting your payment, who is giving this money? And what kind of energy is associated to this money? Because it seems to be one of those things that after you pile up and you get to a certain level, it's time to pay. And payment is not just returning that fund or that money, is to create a certain image around yourself that is very negative. So go over and check out Isis. The title is I Married a Monster. You can hear all of it for yourself. And then you can watch some of her other videos and see how important it is not to try to live your life based on other person's story, and not to judge your life and be hard on yourself or be hard on even your relationship that you're in because it doesn't fit with the image that some people try to sell you, because a lot of it is not real. The true message here, though, is it is your responsibility to protect your offspring. And though you want to share your life with somebody and your love with somebody, not everything that glitter is gold. Chronic said in a song that people see his life and want one, and they don't understand the struggles that happens behind the scene. When you're going to teach somebody about how to be in a relationship or how to attract the man, you're setting yourself up for failure. Let people find their own way. And if your experience is positive, you can share your experience. Nothing is wrong with them. But to start teaching. And in the past, I would speak of experiences that I've had that was positive. And I said, I used to think when I was younger that if you do this, that, and the other, you find and attract a good man. But that's not true. You don't have to do anything special. If the universe has someone aligned to come and be your life partner, you don't have to do anything special. So a lot of these people are living a lie, and a lot of them behind scenes see all the red flags and all the signs until they are no longer able to hide the truth. Usually after someone that they love, someone very vulnerable in their household, has paid the consequence. We're happy for all the people who are happy on their journey. But if all of these stories that are coming out be true, take heed.